The eyes of justice are watching. It's Batman. It's Combat Belt Batman, produced by Kenner in 1992. And here is Lee Brandy. This was the first and main action figure in the old Batman the Animated Series toy line. In 1992, after the huge success of the two Tim Burton Batman movies, a brand new animated TV show about our caped superhero came out. It was created by two great artists, Bruce Timm and Paul Dini, and it was clearly inspired by the old Fleischer cartoons about Superman, produced in 1941. If you haven't watched such cartoons yet, go take a look at them because they were innovative masterpieces. And in this TV show, the look, the colors, and the animation were clearly inspired by the old Superman cartoons. But it had cool stories, well-scripted stories, it had wonderful music by Shirley Walker. It was just incredible and it changed the history of animation. Kenner produced a nice toy line for such TV show, and since the show had a huge success, these toys have become a classic, and this action figure is quite expensive today. Since this was the main action figure in the line, underneath the accessories we will find a normal, regular and cool-looking Batman action figure. He is really well sculpted. He looks cool and fun to play with, but also faithful to the TV show. I like these Batman ears shaped as shark fins, and I also like these wide, white and scary eyes. Of course, he's got a Batman symbol on his chest, and since this is a Kenner action figure from the 90s, he's got the regular 5 points of articulations that we saw in many other action figures from the same years. So, he can rotate his head from side to side, the arms can be moved up and down, and the legs can be moved forwards and backwards. And again, since this was an old Kenner action figure, he's got a wonderful cloth cape. Today, when you see a cloth cape on an action figure, it's probably a poor triangular-shaped cape produced by Mattel. But Kenner used to make big, wide capes that could also be unfolded over Batman's shoulders to make him look more creepy. Or just you could leave the cape on your action figure and make him sit into the Batmobile. This was a cool feature that sadly has been lost over the years. The action feature was given by the accessories, and we get the famous Batman utility belt or combat belt. The belt itself is made in plastic, but it's flexible enough to be put around Batman's waist without being broken. I like this Art Deco looking belt buckle, which was actually a creation of Kenner. It wasn't featured in the animated TV show, but it fits nicely with the rest of the look of the TV show. And we get a bunch of accessories that we can actually hang onto the belt. So let's gear Batman up. This is the action figure. We suggest you to put the belt on one side and then to rotate it facing forward in a second time. Now we can hang all the accessories onto the belt. Here's one, here's the other, and here's the third one. Just clip it here, and come on, Batman, and that's it. Well, he still looks cool, but now let's take a closer look at all of them. On the right there is a big yellow firing cannon. It's hooked to Batman's belt back here thanks to a peg. But we can rotate it up and Batman will hold it quite firmly. Now we can push this button on the back and it will shoot a big grappling hook away. It's a strong cannon and the string is really long, so we can make Batman hang from the ceiling and swing around against the enemies. It will look really cool thanks to this cloth cape. Here on the left there is a regular Batarang hanging from the belt. We can take it away from the belt and Batman can hold it in this hand. But also he can put the batarang into the cannon and use it to stop the enemies. So maybe we will be able to take down the evil Harvey Two-Face. It's a really strong cannon. Now, the last accessory we get on Batman's belt is a couple of handcuffs. They are clipped here, we can unclip them. And when Batman has taken down the enemy, we can take her wrists and put the handcuffs around so she will not go away. Sadly, this Catwoman's action figure looks horrible, while Bruce Timm's arts are famous for the sexy ladies. I can see only two downsides in this toy. One is the black paint that is too delicate and can be easily worn out. The other one are the handcuffs that are made in plastic instead of rubber and can be easily broken. Other than that, this is a wonderful toy based upon a masterpiece in the history of animation. Ciao!